Let's see what's 89. Well, we got a little surprise today. Well, I did anyway. Madonna's Open Your Heart video has been redone in HD. Now, I'm really excited about the HD videos because watching the older videos, especially the ones from the 80s, from the older DVD quality videos, they just, yeah, they weren't good. And then they had a brief attempt at loading them onto YouTube, and I don't know who they got to do them, but they cropped a lot of them to try and make them widescreen, but they didn't just crop them so you miss some of the actual frame on the top and the bottom of the screen in order to widen the screen and make it fill the screen. They also, to avoid doing a lot of that, they actually compacted the image, and some of the videos, they just looked horrible. Madonna's face was sort of squished and she looked kind of, just wasn't right. The proportions were off and everything. And it was pretty bad for a little while, but then they started to upload some better quality versions, but they still weren't really HD. But they were better than those. They were at least keeping to the original aspect ratio and everything. But then a little while ago, we started to get actual HD versions, and they've done, as far as I can tell, they've only done 11 so far. There's Material Girl, Cherish, Erotica, Beautiful Stranger, Papa Don't Preach, Nothing Really Matters, What It Feels Like for a Girl, Jump, Frozen, Hung Up, and Just For My Love, which I think was just done last week. So I wish they'd kind of announced this and just said, hey, we're going to start remastering all Madonna's videos, and sort of let us know, give us previews like, oh, we're doing, you know, Vogue next, you know, so we can get excited about it, and then sort of have a little premiere for each one, you know. That would be really nice. But instead, they're just sort of dropping it randomly and anonymously. Madonna's, her site, her Facebook, or her Twitter or whatever, usually lets people know, hey, there's a new video up. But it's still not much fanfare. I think they deserve a bit more than that. Now, the whole issue of remastering is a little bit of an issue because things that were recorded on film are very easy to remaster. They just scan the original film negative. They can do it at whatever resolution they like, and it's really good. Whereas things that were done in video, it's a lot harder. They usually have to go back to the original source tape, and then they have to try and remaster that and upscale that, and you never get, obviously, as good a resolution because video didn't have that level of resolution, and there are various artifacts and so forth that usually come out of video. So there's only so much you can hope from video, from being remastered from the original video, even if you've got the original source. With some of the live performances, we're lucky because I put on a Laserdisc, so the quality of those is really good. Even if the original masters have deteriorated, the Laserdisc ones are pretty good. So the Virgin Tour, Blonde Ambition, we've sort of been fairly lucky with those. But the individual videos, it's all very different, and there's also a sort of third sort of option where if the video was originally filmed on film and then edited on video and put out on video, instead of just, if they have the original film still, they can always remaster, scan the original film, rough cut, or the final cut if it was just put on a video. If it was edited on video, they'd have to go back to the original rough cut and footage. But it's not that hard to do. These aren't episodes or movies. These are like 4-minute videos. If they actually had the original film, they could actually do proper remastered copies of them. I'm really hoping that they do that on some level. I think with, for example, Frozen and Just For My Love, they were particularly well done. That's probably because the original artists had the original source material available to them. I'm guessing What It Feels Like for a Girl got such a bad upscaled version with really bad noise reduction because they probably didn't want to go to Guy Ritchie for the original material or whatever. So I don't know why that one looks so bad, because some of the newer videos should look better because they should have been filmed on HD cameras. Even if they were still filmed on video, the quality should be so much better, and it should be digital, not analog or whatever. So there's not much excuse for those because, I mean, for me, I didn't really see really good quality HD Madonna videos until we got to MDNA and the videos for that album. Before that, they were all pretty low quality as far as I recall. And so we've got this huge gap between like Madonna, the first album, and Hard Candy, where they really weren't the best quality. So we've only had 11 remastered out of, I think, about 60. I'm not sure how many videos there are now. There were probably about 10 or so done in HD, released in HD in good quality, and now I've had another 10 done, so we've got probably another 50 to go. They'll probably all get the treatment. They'll all look better. They'll all play on 1080 HD, but they will still be a soft video with artifacts because they're coming from original videos. So it's good and it's bad. I just really want a serious remastered project where they go back to the very, very source of all the videos, whether they're filmed on video or actual video, and do it properly. I think these videos are art. They are iconic, they are legendary, they deserve a real remastering project with real money put into it, much like any painting or work of traditional art. I'm hoping that eventually happens one day. But I'm just excited to see Open Your Heart, because it looks really good. There are some little elements that, you know, still, you can see that it's video, but the colour's better, the highlights are better, the detail is better. She's not as blown out and overexposed, which always kind of made her look kind of surreal because she was so pale, and that was part of the fact that it was also, the video was overexposed and that. So they've got more contrast now, you can see more skin tones, and it looks good. It looks good. There's just a few little things here and there that I can't not notice, but when you look at them side by side, the last best copy that I had from DVD and this new version, the difference is noticeable and is substantial, and it does make a big difference when viewing it. I just hope some of these really old classic videos really get, at some point, the best, you know, HD upgrade they can get. I'm not sure they've got it at the moment. They've gotten an HD upgrade, but I don't think they've gotten the best one they can get. And I'm still talking about this. It's not a big thing, but I mean, it excites me to get the better quality ones, because it makes the pleasure of watching them so much more than watching the older versions, which, once you got over the excitement of having Madonna's videos and having access to them, being able to watch them whenever you want, not having to wait for them to come on TV, then you start to really focus on the quality. And then as newer videos come out and the general production, HD production of television in general got better, you really started to notice the quality difference between the 80s videos and the newer videos. So this is just, I'm just loving it, and I just want to talk about it because that's what my YouTube is, me just talking about things that interest me or excite me, and have my little YouTube therapy to vent or share or whatever. So, done. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the HD upgrades, and what video do you think they should do next. I don't know. I really want to see Vogue. Actually, I shouldn't say that because it's probably one of the better video quality ones. It doesn't look that bad. Like, what's the one that looks the worst? Probably Crazy for You or Gambler, some of those ones. They never had good quality videos. Like a Prayer, of course. Oh Father, I'd love to hear that they filmed that on film. They could go back to the original film, and that Mary Lambert has all the original film and source material. I'm really hoping that happens. Those two videos, particularly Like a Prayer and Oh Father, I think they're her best work, and probably Bad Girl as well. It's got a fan HD version, but it's you know, it's an improvement on, you know, the last sort of official version we got, but it's, I don't think that one was done on film, so I don't think we'll ever get a really great version of that, but we'll see. Maybe it was. I don't know, maybe I should ask, you know, David Fincher, like, maybe if we hound the filmmakers, they can, you know, actually find the original source for us. I don't know. I'm still talking. I'm going to go. Bye.